Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna take a look at a very weird team here. We have a double fighting team with the Fallinks in the back. I had some Wax Alchemy, like I already showcased it when it basically came out, but I only got it to like 2400 CP back in the day because I showcased it I think like 2 days after release, and like I only got like I don't know 180x Alchemy and I grinded all day for 2 days. But I got some more afterwards. I am still not completely done with powering this thing up. Like it still needs I think 2 power-ups or something. But it's a little bit higher now. I got like 90 plus X Alchemy still afterwards. And we just have to wait until this thing is available again in the wild. Like I haven't seen a single one since like basically the event ended for that thing. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at this. We're also gonna take a look at Payback Machamp. And Payback Machamp is kind of funny and kind of worse. It's like, it's very weird. It's kind of in between here. For example, against the Gyarados, you kind of want to have the Rock Slide, of course. You have a meta that's based around Talonflame as the main meta Pokemon. And of course, you kind of want to have Rock Slide for this thing as well. But the thing is, which is cool about the Machamp, unless people watch my videos and know that my Shadow Machamp is the one with the Rock Slide, my normal Machamp is the one with the Payback, usually people will not expect me to not have Rock Slide. So you can just bait it still and people still gonna heal. And here, look at the Fallinks, look how cool the animation is. We just farmed down, my opponent was just done with the world there. We see a very good lead here with the Trevenant going into a Talonflame, and we don't really have a hard answer to a Talonflame. We're just gonna let this go. It's very likely if they swap in that they're gonna go for the Flame Charge, which we can take. We see the shield coming in there. I know that one move wouldn't KO him here. And because we know that he has the Trevenant in the lead, we can just farm up extra, farm up as much as we can, go for the move. And I think my opponent actually gonna shield here, which is even better for us because we can get a move through here. We can shield, and you know what's about to happen. Payback is loaded. We see the Trevenant coming in here. And boom, this thing nearly died. Not completely, sadly, but it's fine. And we see the Swampert here. And this is bad, because Swampert can farm up on energy right now. And I don't really have a way to deal with this thing, especially because he has like already so much energy loaded. He still has enough health. Fallinks comes in, like we can take 1 Hydro Cannon, but we cannot take 2, I think, with much shot damage. But Fallinks doesn't care. We can go for a superpower, KOing this, and the Trevenant is also dead from us. We have so many really cool games coming up here. I was so hyped playing this. I had like one set, which I went 5-0, and every game was insane. Here my opponent thinks, oh, Trevenant, good Machamp answer, bye bye Trevenant. Machamp just go through with the Payback. It's such a cool Safe Swap in this scenario. I wouldn't really play it in the lead, but if you play a Safe Swap Machamp, like nobody really wants to go into their Talonflame into you. Even then you can still bait them, and the Payback is just such a good option against all those Trevenants. You just completely wreck them. I wouldn't really want to use a Shadow version if I'm honest to you, because the thing is with Payback, you need way more energy than what you would need with the Rock Slide. So it's not really worth it for you to have like a Shadow. You don't really get to the moves. And here Fallinks can just farm down the entire way on this Walrein there. By a Walrein. It just moves forward. It is like, it's such a cool Pokemon designer, to be honest. I love Fallinks. We see the Talonflame in the lead. You cannot get to the Dark Pulse before they get to their first move, so I'm just gonna go shield this move up. It's gonna be the Flame Charge, which is kind of annoying. We go for the Acid Spray. We have to hope that they shield this, and they are not gonna do this, which is bad. But I'm just gonna swap into my Champ. There's no way for them to go for the Brave Bird. I have no idea why. Like already, like your Flame Charge would have done a lot, and you would have been way better in this scenario. We see the Cresselia coming in there. We can go for the first for the debuff and now for the Dark Pulse. Of course, for Dark Pulse we get a shield. I mean, this makes sense. Like I'm not gonna complain that it is the optimal move what he did there. Like it was kind of clear that I'm gonna go for the Dark Pulse afterwards, so I'm not really gonna say anything against that. And we're just gonna go now into our Fallinks. I think after this we have the Mega Horn for this scenario. We're just gonna shield this up here. But we're in a very bad spot, so I don't really think we're gonna be able to do anything here. My opponent catches us on the Talonflame, which is even more annoying. And I mean, we had to throw the move anyway. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like this was all still optimal. We can actually tank one Moonblast. We can go for the Mega Horn. At least we're gonna see what my opponent has in the back, and we're gonna see a Trevenant. Like, there was not a lot that we could do here anyway. Was actually pretty close of getting to another move, but it's fine. Skarmory, a horrible matchup for our entire team. We have 2 fighting types and one poison type, so like Skarmory is basically the ideal answer. What is also tough to deal with this team is Nidoqueen, but you don't really face it too often in the Open Auto League, to be honest, because it dies to like all the psychic types available right now. It dies to the Walrein, which is basically in every team. This is also why I built a double fighting type team. So it's maybe not the best ideal Pokemon, but we can actually farm down here and we see the Registeel coming in. I go just for the blind payback because I was like thinking I'm gonna die in one move anyway. Yeah, 2 cross jumps would have been a little bit better there. My opponent goes for the charge move here. Goes for a Focus Blast. What does he have in the back? He has the Walrein in the back, and I just hope that I can get to another move here. Can I get to another move? We're just gonna swap out onto the charge move, which is really nice. And I think we're gonna be fine here. I'm just gonna try to go for the Dark Pulse, getting him low. I hope that he doesn't, like he's not able to get to 100 energy. He throws immediately already. Please be the Earthquake. It is the Earthquake. This basically lost him the game. He had to go to 100 energy. This was his only play to win this game. And like this, we can farm down the Regirock, and Fallinks is just sweeping through right now. Very cool Pokemon. We see the Deoxys defense in the lead. Pretty nice matchup for me. My opponent gonna swap out now into the Snorlax. We just gonna go into our Machamp. And you know what we're gonna try to do here? We're just gonna try to get to a payback against the Deoxys coming in afterwards. My opponent's Tally survives with like a 1 HP in a Dream, which is kind of annoying. They go for the Superpower. But my opponent makes a very interesting play here by just going straight for the Psycho Boost, which is, I guess, I don't know, like, you can do this. I wouldn't really recommend you to do this, but it is fine. We get some extra energy on our mug. We see the Poliwrath coming in. We just gonna go for the debuff. And for me, I was like, it's kind of a showcase of Fallinks. Like, it's anyway, the buy season doesn't really matter if we're gonna lose here or not. So what I'm just gonna do here is farm him the entire way down. I just want to see if my opponent knows that we run the Mega Horn on this Pokemon. I just want to know, do they know? They didn't. We can go for a Superpower, and we should finish up this match with that. No, never mind. My opponent just decides to, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, we just gonna win this anyway. There's nothing my opponent can do anymore, so good game there. And into the next match, we're gonna see Mug against Registeel, one of the worst possible matchups. We can go into our Machamp, we see a Politoed, and this is a very neutral matchup. The cool thing about the non-Shadow Machamp here is that you can take 2 Weather Balls pretty easily, so they cannot farm you down, which is very important. We lagged a little bit there. We see the Weather Ball coming through there. We can easily take that. We can go for another cross chop here. Gonna be able to put him very low. And I think because you got this extra move through here, which is how it's supposed to be, we're gonna be able to farm down in time, and we're gonna be able to do this. They go back into their Swampert now. And I just gonna go for the cross chop. I could have went for the other move as well, I think, but no, never mind. I get to 2 cross chops, which is actually really huge because that's gonna get the last shield from my opponent. We have our Fallinks. We can just shield this move up, and we should be able to get to the next Superpower in time. Yeah, we KO the Swampert here, which is a very nice. And we see the Registeel coming in, and I make a stupid mistake here. I should have stopped earlier, but yeah, he goes for a Focus Blast. Actually survived this, which is crazy. Fallinks is not that squishy. And of course, now we have to go for the full disrespect against the Registeel. Just please look at this. Enjoy it. We see the Zapcan here. This X on Registeel, I don't like it. I just gonna go straight for some Acid Sprays. And this is not enough because, of course, I have my Superpower stored. I win this game. Ah, Superpower is lame. You know we have to go for the Mega One against the Registeel. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry for my opponent. Yeah, I trolled a little bit there, maybe. Just a little bit. We see the Charizard here in the lead. Very interesting lead. Cool Pokemon as well. Kind of want to showcase Charizard again, maybe as well. Like a double fire team with Charizard in the back. Could be something cool. But I have a different team that I still have to play tomorrow, most likely, where I was like, it's gonna be a little bit more spicy and a little bit way worse. But we will see. Actually, kind of have to save some starters as well, because we might get a new Pokemon for the 1st of April, but I don't know when the 1st of April is. That should be, this video should come out in the 1st of April, so Yeah, hi, welcome. Maybe not actually. Actually, most likely this video will not come out on the 1st of April. If we get a new Pokemon on the 1st of April, this video comes out on the 2nd. If not, yeah, we will see. I don't know yet. We don't know yet what's going on there. Currently, it's the 30th of the March. We can go for one Mega Horn here against this Deoxys defense. Gonna put them very low, but of course, one Psycho Boost here gonna do a lot of damage. We still survive this. It's actually very bulky. Like, Fallinks is not that bad. We can go for the Superpower KO the Deoxys defense. Doesn't matter. Charizard gonna finish us off. We had a move stored there as well. Like after we got our quick move through. So very close, like we need one more quick move onto our Muk and we would have won this game. We see a Jellycent coming in here. Of course, we have to go for the payback. They expected this, but I'm actually fine with this. Payback to a Machamp to a Jellycent only does around like 70%. So like you wouldn't do as much anyway. And I'd rather take the shield as I should be able to just hardwall him with a Muk anyway. And I should be able to farm down later on. They go for the Bubble Beam, they swap out. This is a very smart move by my opponent swapping out here, because if they have something in the back that can deal with my Muk, there's not a lot that I can do here anymore, because of course this thing gets completely hardwalled again by the Jellycent. And yeah, like I can shield here, but yeah, I can only like basically wait it out. I know that I kind of have to save my Fallinks because he most likely has a Registeel in the back or something. We have to see. We go for the Mega Horn. We're gonna swap out, and they go for the move. Okay, maybe we still have a chance. They have a Scrafty in the back. That's kind of cool. Maybe if we can farm them down. I think this was a game which I misplayed. I don't know. I actually don't know. I think going for this move kind of hurt me. I don't know. We kind of want to wait out the switch clock here. I think I had to go for the move anyway. Doesn't really matter. We can swap out now, we can farm them down. We're going to be able to get one shield here, but of course, sadly, we don't have a Dark Pulse stored on our other Pokemon, so they just going to be able to go for one Shadow Ball here, KOing us and winning their game. Good game there. Of course, kind of got hard countered, but happens. Next up, Muk against Deoxys defense. I take this lead, I take this very well. We have the Warren coming in here. And I should be able to take two ice, what's it called, Icicle Spear. That's also like the thing where the Machamp here is a little bit better, but maybe I think the Shadow Machamp would have already won this matchup at this point. So I guess also the Shadow Machamp has some advantages here, but we can realign, we can go for one move here. They don't shield, of course, but this puts them pretty low. We see the Scrafty coming in, and of course, you know what we're gonna do here. Going for the Acid Spray. I really like the Muk. I really wanted to showcase a Muk a little bit more priority, but the thing is, I think like 4 or 5 seasons ago, I accidentally deleted my Alone Muk because I forgot to give him a star. And like, yeah, this is a new one now. Still fine. We can go for one Mega Horn here. My opponent didn't know, and at this point, this game is over. We can go for one Superpower. They actually just gonna give up with this point, so good game there. Nothing they can do after this Mega Horn. Warren lead, very okay for us. We see a Clefable coming in. This is not okay for us. I think 2 cross chops should be more damage than one payback, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'm wrong here. But we can actually 2 half health. We can farm all the way down with our Muk. We have to shield here. This is gonna hurt. Like, we're in such a bad spot. Their lead against Warren is of course a little bit tricky because they have Earthquake, so I don't really want to stay in there. We can swap out now into our Fallinks. They go for a move, and I don't know, like maybe you can still win this, who knows. They go for the Askev. That's gonna be tough. We can go for the first Superpower here. The Superpower gonna get the shield. The next one actually not gonna get the shield, I think. No, gonna let it go. We begin him very low, and can we farm down with Poison Jabs? We don't get the extra Poison Jab through, which we're supposed to get through. And yeah, we're gonna lose. I think we would have lost anyway, but he denied me twice there again, which is of course very, very nice. Love it. Just, yeah. We see a Snorlax lead. We're just gonna swap out. We see the Talonflame coming in. Here, this is what I mean with they don't know. They don't know that I don't have Rock Slide. They just gonna shield anyway. This is also the last game already. Goes fast today. We see them going for the Incinerates and the Flame Charge. We can bait them again with the Cross Chop. We get the next shield, and at this point we should be able to reach the payback in time, which is gonna be very, very nice. But they're actually gonna swap out into their own Alolan Muk, and this is gonna be a little bit more of an awkward scenario. I don't really want to go into my Fallinks, to be honest. So I'm just gonna mirror him here. We already got him low. I think I should have just went for another cross chop against him, because then I could have just went for one acid spray and farmed him all the way down. Like this, I still have to go for one Dark Pulse, and this makes it all a little bit more awkward, especially because the Talonflame is close to another move. We can go for that move. We see the Snorlax coming in here. They can farm us down. We have to believe in the Fallinks, of course. This is our only way to win this game still. And of course, we can go for the superpower, which is a very, very nice. And now the Talonflame has a move already. They allow us to get to another superpower. I have no idea why, but I take this. We got him very low, and we still have a move start on our Machamp winning us this game. Thanks for watching. Very cool team. You can just use something like Heracross as well in the back if you don't want to have to use the Fallinks. Totally fine. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and see you next video. Bye.